Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.
What's happening, everybody? Listen, check this out, right? A lot of times we use sayings and stuff that we have learned along the way, but let me just share something with you, right? Keys open doors and vents lead to other rooms. Now, what I mean by that is keys open doors. When you come home from work, when you come home from wherever it is that you are, you got to put the key in the door to open it. Or if you have a keypad, you put the code in to open the door, right? And a lot of people take on that notion of if they close the door, I'm gonna kick the door open and this, that, and other. Well, sometimes that door is locked because what's for you isn't on the other side. What's for you is not on the other side. Now, the other one that I just said, vents leads to other rooms, that's why you gotta watch who you vent to. You gotta watch who you vent to because vents lead to other rooms. So you're venting to someone and it filters out. And then you sit up here like, how does this person know my business? How does that? You got to watch who you vent to. See, I was talking to my son, because he's a man now. And I try to tell him, things, right? And just be totally honest. No matter how that makes anybody look, I tell him the truth. And my reasoning for telling him the truth is because I want him to have the tools, because he has a daughter. I want him to have the tools to pass along that. See, a lot of times we are surface level people. Think about it. Think about your circle of friends or whatever. You might only know the surface level of them. You know what they want you to know about them, but your best friends. And the caveat to that is the people who lie. The people who just need to have a story. So they'll make it seem like, oh man, I went through all of this. And you ain't went through nothing. You have had it easy street now. I'm not to say that, to diminish what people have went through, but a lot of times people make things that they have went through much bigger than they are. And those type of people look at the people that's really going through it, and they look at it and they try to adjust what they're going through. Man, you going through that? I went through, they always comparing. And see, I get it now. Because I'm a grandfather, I get it now. And I remember coming up, my grandparents never compared themselves to me. We lived two totally different lives. Like I always say, my grandparents never even went to the movie theater. Like they didn't do certain things. So my thought process was, how are you going to tell me not to do certain things that y'all don't even know about? But as I got older, I started understanding, yeah, they haven't done those things, and look at them. My grandmother was a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, skin, everything, because they didn't do a lot of stuff. And as I was young coming up, I used to just be like, how you telling me you don't even know this, that, and the other? But I get it now. So with my kids, I'm honest with them. Me and my son, we have these conversations sometimes, and I'm telling them, I'm like, listen, this is facts. This is what's going on. Because at 45, I don't spare nothing anymore. Like, I have to tell you. And if I'm feeling messed up, I say it because I need you to know feelings in real time, because when I get through it, I need you to see that too. See, a lot of times, especially with kids, you want them to model themselves after you, but you messed up. You see, like I always say, Sports Center is nothing but highlight reels. So that's what you show your kids. Then you have this type of mentality of, well, look what I did, but you're not them. But that comes from a place of not healing. I said this many times. A lot of people are running a race that has been over for a long time. You're still holding on to this person said I was never going to be nothing. You are 40 plus years old now. If you still holding on to that, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. And a lot of times, we talk about the gangs and stuff, right? And we be like, why do these kids keep, joining gangs? It's because they just want to be a part of something. Because being a part of something makes them forget about who they really are. That's why when you come across a group of 5 dudes, they're tougher. Now you looking in your head like, I would knock all of them out, but I know it's one in the group that got a gun and he's scary. See, I'm afraid of the scary person because the scary person gonna shoot first. But if you catch each one of them individually, they ain't on that type of stuff. They're not, because inside they're really just soft. So we sit up here and we blame these kids. Oh man, they just trying to find themselves, and they want to feel a part of something because they're not comfortable with themselves. But adults do it too. That's why you have certain cliques. That's why you always constantly got to be doing something, because you don't want to face a reality that you really don't know you. You don't want to face a reality that you're really not comfortable with you. And a person that's not comfortable with themselves will make everyone else around them uncomfortable that's closest to them. You see, because the people that's closest to them, you can do, or you feel that you can do whatever to them. But the people on the outside, you're the nicest to. Let somebody call you on the outside. Man, I just really need somebody. You will drop everything, you will leave, and you will go there. You know why? Because it's just surface level. You want what's said about you to be like, every time I call, they there. Oh man, they are such a beautiful soul. But meanwhile, everything else is jacked up because you don't want to face reality, right? Like a lot of times you don't want to look at the part that you play in something. So that's why I'm so open with my kids, because I don't want them to look at everything as a surface level. My son knows if something is wrong, come tell me. And we're going to sit down and we're going to strategically plan. And while I'm strategically planning, I'm going to give you an example of how I was in the same situation, and this is what I did. You don't have to do what I did, but I'm telling you how I got over. My daughter, she come to me, Dad, this, that, and the other. Okay, let's figure it out. Because I don't want anything to be surface level. And a lot of us grown folks are walking around as surface level people, and then we wonder why all of this other stuff is going on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all have friends that y'all see on social media, but you really know the truth. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Oh, relationships, holding hands, this, that, oh yeah, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. But you know the real. You know the real, because it's always, this is my last point. Remember growing up when you fight your cousins, you fight your brothers, your sister, y'all try to take each other's head off. But the dude up the street or the girl up the street, y'all will walk away from that fight because you're worried about the outcome. You see, you can fight your cousin, your brother, your sister, this, that, and the other, right? And you can lose, and you like, I'm going to get you next time. I'm going to this, that, and the other. But I hate you, this, that, and the other. But you go out there and you fight somebody that you don't know. It's the fear of the unknown. What if you lose? And then if you lose, what if everybody's laughing at you? So you will walk away from that fight. Or if you do fight, you don't go to the 10th power. But when you fight the people that's around you that love you, you will literally try to kill them. And some people still do that to this day, just not physically, but mentally. Not physically, but mentally. That's why there's certain families, certain relationships, and certain structures that one person is hurting because they see you doing everything for anybody, right? And then when you get that information back from somebody and they're like, oh, such and such is a wonderful person. And you sit up here like, what version of that person is that? So anyways, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man, and y'all be blessed and stay safe out there.
Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.